Hey everybody, it's Jake Mace, the vegan athlete, and I'm here at this incredible place. I can hear chickens. I see plants that look edible, and I can see these amazing bells. I got a gong kind of like that one. Let me go show you guys where I'm at today. Let's go. All right, so today's an exciting episode like no other, and I'm back here with my friend Greg Peterson.
Hey, this is awesome. I love that we keep playing together.
Why do you love all this stuff? This is we get the word out about gardening.
Oh yeah, absolutely get the word out about gardening. And this stuff right here.
Yeah, what are we doing today? This looks like technology.
It definitely looks like technology.
When I took your tour before years ago with the urbanfarm.org,
yes,
you didn't have things like this, but now you do.
Now you do, yeah.
What is this thing?
This is called the Tower Garden. It's by Juice Plus. And basically it's a hydroponic, well they call it aeroponic, but it's a hydroponic growing system.
What's hydroponic, what's aeroponic?
Hydroponics and aeroponics are there's no soil in them.
Right.
They're soil-less.
Okay.
Right? So we're using water only. So the distinction between hydroponic and aeroponic is the hydroponic, the roots are in the water all the time.
Okay.
Aeroponic, what happens with this is there's a pump down here in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is full of water down here. There's a pump, pumps the water up to the top. We'll get it full of water here in a little while and you'll see it.
Okay.
And then it trickles down through the tube here.
Okay.
And it waters the plants that are in little plugs here.
In plugs. So this is a tomato plant.
That's a tomato plant.
And that's how it starts. So they started these by seed.
Right. I picked those up from I picked those up from True Garden yesterday, truegarden.com.
I was with you.
You were with me, absolutely. So they start my plants for me. I just get them like that. They're $1.50 a piece, and
so they're walking down the row and they're putting a tomato seed in the middle of this cube.
Exactly. Actually,
and this is a growing medium.
Right. It's called rock wool.
Rock wool.
This is called rock wool.
Okay.
And they actually put 2 tomato seeds in there.
So you can choose.
You can choose or leave both.
Or leave both.
I'm gonna leave both.
You leave both. Okay.
Yeah.
And now the roots are begging to come out.
Oh yeah.
So you take this guy and put it in here.
Right.
And there's no, and that's it. There's no soil.
There's no soil.
So how does the plant get nutrients?
The plant gets nutrients. So there's 2 kinds of nutrients that come with it. It's really simple, a nutrient A and a nutrient B.
Okay.
And you put a scoop of each one of them
in the water.
In the water.
Okay.
And that's what nutrifies the water, that nutrifies the roots, that nutrifies the plants.
And what is this stuff?
It's a nature-based mineral mixture. They use it in hydroponics. This kind of stuff in hydroponics all the time.
So basically, hydroponics is a plant growing without soil.
Yes.
But it's sitting in water all the time, so the roots are like swimming constantly.
Exactly.
But aeroponics, it's in water just part of the time.
Right.
And it only extracts the nutrients it needs when it gets a little spritz.
Right, exactly.
Okay. So this is an aeroponic system.
This is an aeroponic system.
Cool. So what else you got here? What other plants you can be putting in this?
Oh my gosh! So
because right now it's August.
It is August in Phoenix. You can see I'm probably sweating.
We're both sweating.
Yeah, it's hot here, man.
And so even though it's 115 degrees still,
right? You
can still plant in this right now for the whole fall.
You can absolutely do that. So we have to make sure that it doesn't get too much sun in the afternoon for the next month or month and a half.
Okay.
So I'll find a nice shady part of my back patio here
until it cools down.
And then we'll just haul it right out there and leave it in the sun.
But whether it's tomatoes or herbs or leafy greens,
right?
You can grow anything in this.
You can grow most everything.
Strawberries.
Strawberries, you can put strawberries in here if you'd like. Strawberries do best, though, over time. So you'll like to have them planted in the ground, and they do better the second and the third year. This is more of a temporary kind of thing. So you plant it, you grow things out for a season, you harvest everything, and then you replant it, which is what we're doing today. We're replanting it.
Are there any plants you think that would not do well in this?
Well, you can't grow beets in here.
Oh, no beets, like no carrots.
Beets, carrots, right, because it's, potatoes, yams, they're not going to grow in that little space, right?
Like no sunchokes or like daikon.
Right, exactly.
Like radish.
Exactly. Any of the root crops you can't really grow in here.
So let's see how you do it.
Let's fire it up.
Let's fire it up. Let's put some plants in there and see what. So what is this? You're putting special water?
I'm putting special water in here. So our water here is very mineral dense.
Okay, in Phoenix.
In Phoenix. So we've tested it recently, and it's highly mineral dense. I think that makes it alkaline. I can't remember.
Okay.
And so I'm using RO water, reverse osmosis water, that I went over and got at the RO store.
Okay.
It takes 20 gallons to start with, so I'll have to get, this is 8 gallons, so I'll have to go get another set of this to fill it up. But that way we're starting.
What do the minerals in the Phoenix water do to this? That's
Well,
negative?
it makes it very salty. Although you can't taste the salt in the water, it makes it very salty, so it negatively impedes the growth of the plants.
So like a salt, like a buildup would happen.
Exactly.
In the machine, in the plants.
Exactly. In the plants, in this right. So it stunts their growth.
Now I have one question before you get started.
Please.
So you're going to pour this reverse osmosis water in this guy.
I am.
And then let's say that I want to do one of these, which I might want to do, or somebody out there watching wants to do one.
Right.
But they also might want to do a raised bed. So if you have a backyard or a front yard or a patio, and you got a raised bed versus an aeroponic tower.
Okay, good.
What are the pros, cons of each?
Okay, great. So let's just call it in the ground versus hydroponics, aeroponics.
Okay, so this versus in the ground.
Right, this versus in the ground. So what's really cool about this, and I do both. I have gardens here at the urban farm.
Yeah.
We have them in the ground. You can see all these plants. In fact, I see a tomato right there back behind you. Yeah, see it?
You got a whole, like a field of beans here.
That's a field of beans, right? I do a lot of in-ground growing. What I have found and what they've proven is that the nutrients are much more bioavailable in the water, so they grow faster.
Oh, I see.
So they'll grow 25-30% faster.
Than in-ground.
Than in-ground, right, exactly. I do both. I love this. In fact, I would love to get 5 or 10 of these.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool.
We were at a guy yesterday that had 500.
500 of them.
500?
Yeah. Now, is it truegarden.com?
Right.
Yeah, go check his website out, man. It's
500 tower gardens in Phoenix.
Yeah. All right, so basically all I'm going to do. So generally what you have to do is you have to pH test the water.
Okay.
Okay. We don't have to do it because this is our RO water.
So
it's going to be 7.
Now, did you put the word love on in your tanks to help the molecular structure of the water?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's something written on
I've
the
heard
bottom
of that
of this one
before.
too.
I've heard of that.
Yeah. That's my sweetie. She's a rock star like that. We're not going to have to test the pH.
Okay. Because you're already certain it's good.
Right. Cool. You're already certain it's good. So that was 3. Here's 5 gallons. And then about once a month, I'll have to add probably 3 or 4 gallons of water.
Okay.
Just to keep it going.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
But that's it. It's not like completely filled up.
No. Well, it will be. When I get done with it today, it'll have 20 gallons of water.
Oh, so it has to have 20 gallons of water.
It doesn't have to.
But you're going to do that.
Then I'm going to do that.
Okay.
We're going to start with 20 gallons. The pump in the bottom, actually, let's... there we go. So, let's just take the top off here real quick and show them inside.
Cool, yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So, by the way, this is the tower part.
Okay.
And you can, if you look down in there, you can see
I know
the pump.
that you are a beast of humanity. You are an athletic guy, but you're also lifting this, so it's not that heavy.
It's not that heavy.
So anybody can kind of do it.
Yeah. I mean, it probably weighs 10 pounds, 15 pounds.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So that's the pump
That's
in the
the
bottom.
pump. So you can see how the pump, it can, it can get down to 3 or 4 inches of water in the bottom there.
It's like a pump you would use for a fish tank.
It's exactly it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you just reach down right over there, Mr. Jake, and plug it in,
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
we'll be able to see it watering.
All right. Let there be power.
And
That's it.
yeah.
Oh, so you can
hear it
see
running.
it's kind of trickling down there.
Yeah, it'll start up here. There it is. It's starting.
And that's as much water ever flows inside the column.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you'll notice if you can, I don't know if you can see it, right here.
It's hitting each one of these stations.
Right. It's designed so that the water hits each one of these stations, like you call them right here.
So the water's not going to miss and go somewhere else like go here. It's actually dripping down where the plants are going to be.
Exactly. And these are the little baskets. Okay, you'll notice I have these little baskets in place right here.
Right. So you got these little baskets and they go inside here.
And they go inside there just like that.
Cool.
Baskets go in, and then you pop your...
That's a kale.
That's a kale right there. So the kale's not going to go there. So the way I'll do this...
How do you design it? Because
great.
Some plants are going to become bigger than others.
Exactly. So what I'm going to do, I bought 2 tomatoes and a watermelon yesterday.
Okay.
They're going to go low.
Okay. Because they're going to really bush out and become big.
Right. They're going to really push out and become big. Exactly.
So there's intelligent design via Greg Peterson for this tower garden.
Okay, I'll buy it.
All right. So you're going to put the watermelons
Slide
and
that
the
in there.
tomatoes, all the bushy guys in the bottom.
In the bottom, right?
And then maybe the guys that are not as bushy and big in the top.
Right. So and then I usually put the herbs right up on top.
So like you might put this kale like somewhere in the middle or something.
Yeah, let's put the kale there because I got lettuce that is going here.
Okay.
So you kind of got it. There's a lettuce.
Yeah, lettuce, nice.
Lettuce. And then, so you'll notice that this thing will only get sun a particular time of the day.
Mm-hmm.
That one's really dry. See that?
Yeah. So you're gonna soak it first.
So the cool thing about the Tower Garden. Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, you can rotate it for the sun.
Just rotate it for the sun.
And I've seen people also have these indoors.
Yep, with lights on
with grow lights.
Yeah.
So if you're not really interested in growing marijuana, you can use those grow lights for vegetables.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we'll put the lettuce up higher.
So somebody who wants to do an indoor garden, or a company. Like the company I used to teach for, Axelsoft, they have these inside their company.
Right.
And then their employees can just during lunch break grab kale for their sandwich.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how cool is that?
So any company can do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So basically here, just grab some. We're putting the lettuce up high. There's lettuce. Lettuce. I think I got a couple of parsleys, so let's
There's a parsley right here.
let's leave the parsleys all the way on the top.
Go parsley there, and how about a lettuce in the back over here?
All right. Fantastic.
And you get to have help from your chickens too.
Yeah. Oh, here's a basil. I got a basil.
There's up top over here.
Got a up top one over there. Yep. Go ahead, drop it in there. Oh, this is the sorrel.
Oh, the sorrel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Maybe this one here.
perfect.
That's a really pretty one with the purple veins.
Yeah. And apparently, it's really sorrely tasting, so really lemony.
Yeah, it's got that
Right.
lemon tang to it.
Yeah.
And what's this one you got here?
Arugula.
Nice.
Look at the shape of the leaves. If you taste it, it'll knock you.
Peppery taste. Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably arugula too. So we'll move the kale down.
Now, one thing before we finish this video today.
Uh-huh.
The cost of this system. From first buying it until you can do it like this, how much do you think you're going to spend on it?
You spend about $550.
Okay.
Okay, so there is an upfront cost involved.
Just like any garden has.
Just like any garden. Yeah. If you put a garden in the ground and put nutrients in it, you're going to spend a couple $100.
But then every year, it's making money back for you.
Exactly.
So exactly. This.
So the cool thing about this is enough nutrients. Where's my other nutrient container?
Right here.
Right there. This
So-
is enough nutrients for like 6 months worth of growing right here, and it's $50.
So after the initial cost of $550,
Yes.
the nutrients are really the only thing to buy.
Right.
Because you can grow the plants for virtually free.
Right.
The water's kind of free. So it's just the nutrients. And how often do you have to keep buying your nutrients?
Well, this is my first set of nutrients, and I've had it for 2 years.
Okay. That's quite a long
So,
time.
and I have my second set I bought, and it comes with nutrients. So there was the
Okay.
nutrients that it came with that I used, and then
So if you're growing it more, you need more. If you're growing it less, you need less.
yeah.
So, cool. This
Yeah.
looks great.
And then then what I do is I take out the I'll change out the water about every 3 months,
Oh, okay.
and it's got nutrients in it, right?
So you water your garden with it?
And I water my garden with it. Absolutely, of course.
Your in-ground garden.
My in-ground garden. That's right, exactly. So there's one thing left we have to do here.
Yes.
We have to add nutrients.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Right. So, basically it's a really simple project.
Before you do that, you'll let me come back in about a month to see the progress on this one, right?
Of course.
So if you guys subscribe to our channel right now, hit the like button for us. We'll come back to you in a month with an update video on Greg's Tower Garden and show you the progress. And if you subscribe, YouTube will notify you when that video comes out.
Woo.
There you go.
Nice. Okay, so I just shook it up. This is nutrient A.
Okay. Nutrient A.
Nutrient A. They make it really, really simple. So nutrient A, we put a scoop of that in there.
Is there a Soylent Green nutrient?
Hey, I just was on iTunes yesterday. Soylent Green, the movie,
Is it? How much does it cost?
is on iTunes.
Is it on iTunes?
Yeah. Yeah, so you can go watch Soylent Green, the movie.
Yeah, watch some
That
Canada
was
movies.
from 1970 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, this is nutrient B.
And B. So equal parts A and B.
Equal parts A and B. We make it really, really, really simple.
And that's all you put in there.
That's it.
And then you're ready to go.
That's it. I will.
That's it.
We'll probably hit them with a seaweed mixture. Spray it on
Oh yeah, like a foliar feed.
like a foliar. Exactly.
Okay.
It's absolutely a foliar feed.
Is it like sea kelp or something? Like a
Yeah.
kelp foliar feed.
Kelp and fish emulsion.
We got a foliar feed video too to show you how to spray that on your trees and stuff too.
Nice.
So you can do that too.
So
Nice.
you know what I like to call this? A vegetable tree.
Vegetable
So
trees.
Spray it on your trees.
Yeah.
It's a
Your
vegetable
vegetable
tree.
trees. That's awesome.
I'll tell you what. I have had
it
kale.
really will become a full big thing.
Oh, amazingly.
Yeah.
It will. I've seen kale leaves, kale and Swiss chard. This kale and Swiss chard will get this big.
Wow.
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's this big.
Well, great. So, are there anybody that you recommend, like specifically any kind of people that want a garden that you recommend this kind of stuff to?
Anybody that wants to grow food?
Wants to grow food?
Yeah.
Maybe has a small space.
If you have a small space, yeah. I actually didn't live at the urban farm for a year, and we had a 200 square foot back patio where we lived, and I had a tower garden and a couple of boxes, and that's how I was growing food.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So even if you want to get your foot in the door with growing your own food and grow just a little bit of something, this is a great way to grow a lot of something in a small space.
Right.
Nice.
Exactly.
Well, thanks for having me out today.
Absolutely.
This is great. I don't have any videos on the tower gardens on my channel. This is the first one.
Oh, perfect. Well, you can find out about them at theurbanfarm.towergarden.com.
Say it one more time.
theurbanfarm.towergarden.com.
It's down there right now on the screen. And what else do you do? People know you from my YouTube channel. They might know you if they're in Phoenix area, but you do a lot of gardening classes, tree sales.
Yeah, online. So yeah, we have monthly free classes that we do. This past week we gave 2 free online webinars.
Nice.
So
you even have some rock stars attending your free webinars.
Oh yes, yeah, exactly. Jason Mraz was actually in one of my classes.
Oh, that's amazing.
He is a urban farmer over in San Diego, in San Diego area. He's got a 10-acre avocado orchard. Yeah.
That's amazing. I like his music too.
Yeah, he's great music.
So somebody could do your free webinars. Where do they go for that?
Urbanfarm.org.
Urbanfarm.org.
Yep, front page there it says upcoming webinars. Awesome.
And whether it's chickens, trees, gardens, you have classes on everything.
Bring it on.
Okay. Thanks, man. It's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.